What's up, my people? This is Punch Drunk Boxing, formerly known as Second Take. We're going to talk about Terence Crawford. He got an upcoming fight versus Amir Khan. Woo! It's going to be a Barnes and Burn. I'm going to tell you like this. Amir Khan, he's undefeated. He's undefeated in the welterweight division. Yeah, he got a couple of losses, but undefeated in the welterweight division. So that plays probably playing in effect. We're going to talk about Terence Crawford and the little critiques that he be getting that, oh, he hasn't fought a lot of couple of names and things of that nature. I'm going to tell you why he got that Roy Jones effect. He been fighting undefeated champions. He been fighting undefeated fighters in different divisions. He's accomplished. He is pound for pound. Let's talk about it. So you already know Bud Crawford, your boy, my boy. What I like about Bud Crawford, man, he's a humble dude. He says the right things. Man, he got the special skills. He can do it all, man. He could fall from orthodox, from conventional. He could, box you from the outside, box you on the inside. He could move lateral, side to side, back and forward. Man, he does it all. It's hard to predict Bud Crawford. And that's why, and of course, just let me say this first. Like I said in my intro, a lot of people have been talking about it. I see in the comment box that, oh, he hasn't fought these couple of names like that. He got that Roy Jones effect. And I'm going to tell you about what I mean about the Roy Jones effect. Around Roy Jones, his career, everybody was talking about, oh, man, he ain't fought this guy. When he's going to go to fight this guy? Oh, he hasn't fought this guy. Look, when he fought Bernard Hopkins, when a lot of people ain't know too much about Bernard Hopkins, and he was a ranking dude, James Toney was pound for pound the best probably at that time. And then after that, he beats them. Oh, he hasn't fought nobody. He always got to climb the ladder. He always got to do something else. Until he reached to the pinnacle and then become heavyweight champion. And then he comes back down, which I believe that was a mistake. Because in the history of boxing, it's hard. Roy Jones was probably the only one that came 2 weight classes down and actually won. And we all know what happened to Roy Jones Jr. when he did that. You can't go at a certain age. You just can't build muscle and then lose muscle and fight, top guys. That's been, seasoned in that division. But what I'm trying to say is, when he lost, then it's like, oh, they started critiquing Roy Jones. Oh, maybe, see, he really had no defense. He was just, his defense is all about reflexes. He was just an athletic boxer. He was just a freak of nature, but his skills was, See, that's the thing that I want to eliminate. When we talk about boxing, we got to be fair. We can't be contradicted. We can't be hypocrites. We got to be fair for all fighters and analyze and assess them all at the same, not the same way, because everybody got different styles and different approach to a fight. But we always got to we got to be knowledgeable and assess it the right way. First, we can't surpass other fighters. Oh, because, Bud Crawford for me is a pound for pound fighter. But if we're just going to talk about the 147 division, Keith Thurman is the most accomplished dude. So we got to give credit where credit is due. If we start surpassing dudes, then what we're trying to say is that accomplishments, resume, belts, record is irrelevant. And I'm going to have another video talking about the rankings, like Max Kettleman. That dude has lost it, man. Look like he stopped talking about boxing for a while, and he just lost his mind when talking about boxing and putting in the ranks. But I got a video for that one. But back to Terence Crawford and Amir Khan. Amir Khan, yeah, he suffered a couple of losses. But if you look at his record, and look at his performances in the welterweight division, I'm not saying that it's so extreme. I'm not saying it's so, way more superior than his opponent. But facts is that he is undefeated in the welterweight. And that's the division that he feels more comfortable. Of course, he was chasing money when he got knocked out with Canelo. Just like Hellbrook was chasing money when chasing money and chasing greatness when he fought Triple G. Just like Mikey Garcia was trying to chase something. I don't know what he was trying to chase. But they trying to push themselves to the limit. And I understand that. Well, Bud Crawford, I'm going to say it like this, man. It's too many wrinkles to his game. It's hard to prepare for Bud Crawford. And that's why, with his record, with his accomplishment, being undisputed in 140 pounds, he just, he's a different animal. He's a gym rat. It's hard to prepare for him. It's hard to prepare for something that's unpredictable. And that's what Terence Crawford is. Something very unpredictable. And no matter what type of style that probably Amir Khan is going to oppose on him, I think that Bud Crawford is probably the only boxer, and Canelo is actually growing as a boxer as well, where he's becoming unpredictable. You don't know who's going to show up. But Terence Crawford just got so many wrinkles and so many styles and so many, and the way that he adjusted is so hard to study that for any boxer. And that's why the welterweight division, I do got Keith Thurman and Bud Crawford as the ultimate chess match. I'm not gonna say it's the ultimate match, but the ultimate chess match, because you know boxing and styles make fights. Could Amir Khan oppose his will versus Terence Crawford? At this moment, I don't believe so. But he got the skills to expose maybe some wrinkles. And I don't like the word exposing, because it's a 12-round belt. There's no such thing as perfection. Even the perfect Floyd Mayweather got knocked a couple of times, got wobbled a couple of times. But we assess them by the way they get up, or the way they stay up, and the way they adjust. And Bud Crawford got the type of skills to adjust to any fighter in this era, especially around his weight division. Bud Crawford is the real deal. Bud Crawford is an accomplished dude. Resume is good at this point of his career, is good, and it's gonna keep getting better. The last 3 fights that he had, 3 out of 4 fights is versus undefeated fighters. It don't matter. He's fought Benavidez, he fought Jeff Horn, which beat Manny Pacquiao. Regardless how you feel how that fight went, he has fought Kumbo, he has fought Ricky Burns. I'm gonna say that he is the real deal. He's probably entering his prime, probably in his prime at the moment while everybody's in their prime. Not everybody has done anything significant to be called a Hall of Fame, but if there's 2 fighters right now that you can say, you know what, he's going to the Hall of Fame if he just retires next year. He'd probably go to the Hall of Fame if he stayed undefeated. And that'd probably be Terence Crawford with his accomplishment. It'll probably be Canelo also. And I'll probably add on Mikey Garcia. Maybe. But it will be Terence Crawford and Canelo will be Hall of Fame right now. We got a bunch of great fighters, but special fighter with special skills. And I'm going to say it like this. And these guys are getting better. They're just in their prime. I don't believe Terence Crawford's gonna lose. He got the grit, he got the trainer, he got the motivation. He don't get in trouble like that. Well, he got in trouble before, but he's a family man. He's focused, great father, great husband, great guy. The only thing I wish he had was probably more of the personality, but he showed his little personality when he went to Errol Spence's face. But he's just a focused dude. He's very determined. He's very determined to be great. Greater than great. I'm talking about special. Greater than special. I'm talking about legendary. And that never dies.